older. I hate always being reminded that my parents are getting older. You know, it's scary. It's scary to think about how I'm getting to the age and that they're getting to the age where my parents could pass away, you know? Like if my parents passed away, it could, you know, aside from like a freak accident or something, but they're actually getting older where their health is a concern and stuff like that. And I hate remembering that. So remember that for those of you who actually have a decent relationship with your parents, to, you know, call them or go visit them every now and again. Because, you know, life is pretty fragile, so you never know. Conversations getting too real. I get really worried about it. Like, one of the times that I visited my parents, I noticed that my dad's hands were like, his skin was like super cracked and stuff. You know, it's like, you always see a person's age from their neck and their hands. And that was the first time that I held my dad's hands. And I was just like, oh my God, he's old. You know? He's got old man hands now. He's actually old. And I started like freaking out a bunch inside because I was like, oh fuck. Like, he's old. It's scary to think about. Your grandma's mind is deteriorating lately. She speaks nonsense most of the time. Yeah, my grandma had that problem too before she passed. She kind of like reverted to being like a toddler basically. And it was very hard to see that too. Yeah, cuz I grew up with my grandma too, cuz we just lived in like a big family home. It was grandma, mom, dad, brother, me, my cousin, my uncle and his wife. So we lived in a really big house. So it was always I always grew up with my grandma, so it was very hard for me when my grandma passed away. Have a decent relationship with your mom. She got weird after dad passed and fell for catfishing scams. Oh, she just like had a really hard time with your dad passing. That's so sad. They get real sometimes in these long streams. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm a streamer, but I'm also like a person too, you know? So sometimes I talk about life stuff. But yeah, if you have a decent relationship with your parents or grandparents and stuff, make sure you just call them every once in a while, you know, visit, check up on them. Because they're not getting any younger.